What's up, guys? Before we get into this incredible episode with Ari Shaffir, I just wanted to tell you about live dates coming up. I don't know if there's any tickets tonight. Vulcan Gas Company in Austin, Texas. I'm here. So if not, if there's tickets, go get them. Detroit, Michigan, December 1st through 3rd. Then Jacksonville, Florida, December 8th through 10th. Charlotte, 15th through the 17th. Philadelphia for New Year's Eve, but between the 29th and 31st. Tons of shows at the Philly Punchline in Philadelphia, December 29th through the 31st. West Nyack, New York, Stand Up, Westchester, everywhere over there. January 20th through the 22nd, Levity Live, West Nyack, New York. San Diego, January 26th through the 28th. Chicago, February 24th, 5th, and 6th. Atlantic City, March 3rd. Emos, Pennsylvania, March 4th. House of Comedy in Dallas, Texas, Plano, March 16th through the 18th. Phoenix, March 30th through April 1st. Tampa, April 21st through 22nd. Providence, Rhode Island, May 12th through 13th. Just added Arlington Draft House and the Blue Room in Springfield, Missouri. MO's Missouri, right? Yeah, so get your tickets, everybody. Also, patreon.com/Yanni Longdays for bonus episodes. Now enjoy this incredible episode with Ari Shaffir.
Yannis Pappas. Yeah. When you all tucked up in the day been long, and the news online going on and on, what's right and wrong, and there's something up. Now here comes a great kid you know you can trust. From the true who's who, to the news and cameras, to the fake politics and the propaganda. Yeah, this kid's screwed in. Long day. It's a long day. It's a long day.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Long Days on the Sabbath. Ari's breaking it right now by holding that microphone, but it's okay because there's a goy in the room. Everybody, Ari Shaffir. His special right now, Jew, is on YouTube. It's already at 2.6.
Wow.
2.6 last I
really?
looked. Yeah.
Damn.
It's an absolutely incredible comedy special, and the timing couldn't be perfect. My first question,
Yeah.
how much did Israel invest in it for it to come out?
Well, a lot. And we got through, we talked to Kanye and Kyrie's publicists, and we made a deal, you know? And we said, Kyrie, you know, listen, you might not be able to play in the NBA for a long time, but you can play in the Israeli leagues. And we can launch your shoe. The way Starburry's really launched in China.
Right.
You know, we can have the Chamesh berries in Israel and really get that going. And he took the bait, man. He took the bait.
Yeah.
We don't need you to say anything. We just need you to not say the other way.
Right.
People are going to ask you directly, do you hate Jews? And you just dodge it. They hate when you dodge the question.
Right. Right. You know, it's like every Jew in America right now was alarmed when Kanye said what he said. And there was one Jew that woke up that morning and went, time to release this special.
Cha-ching. What's going through my mind?
Talk about free marketing and advertising.
Wow,
man.
everyone's talking about Jews suddenly.
Yeah, it's just like, even if I don't know if you could, if you went on Google and put it in the search, I think it's just like everyone's doing that right now. Be like, I want to learn about Jews.
Yeah, and it comes up, Jew, as the title was already there.
Yeah, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, what if you type in Google, Jew horns and see what comes up? Okay. I just want to see what people, you can tell what other people are Jew horns.
Jew
Let's
horns.
see.
Introduction.
Horned Moses, devil stereotype, anti-Semitic stereotype of the Jewish body, anti-Semitic origin of Michelangelo's horned Moses, Jews with horns, stereotypes of Jews, horns of Moses. Oh my gosh!
You know, it is funny. The
You think the shofar would have come up? All the negative came up right away. That we do have a horn that we blow.
You know, the anti-Semitism is funny because it's conspiratorial.
Every conspiracy leads to Jew.
It's all Jews. Yeah,
There's very few that don't.
yeah, yeah.
Very flat Earth doesn't somehow,
Yeah.
and COVID somehow did not lead to Jew.
Well, I think it depends on what neighborhood you were presently having a conversation.
You would think they would have at least said we were in cahoots with the Chinese.
Right. With the Chinese. I actually said when there was people who were against the vax,
Yeah.
and they're, you know, those people, you know, how they tend to think. I think I tweeted once or something, or I said once on a podcast. I was like, "Hey, they're giving them to their people in Israel, so you know that there's nothing wrong with them."
That's what Renazisi said.
Yeah.
He goes, "Here's how I know it's safe. Israel's giving it to the people, and if anyone doesn't fuck with their own people, it's Israel." And I was like, "What about the Arabs?" He goes, "Yeah, sure. If they only give it to the Arabs, for sure, suspect it. But if they're giving it to themselves,
Right. That's how you know it's cool.
that they've researched it and that COVID vaccination, an extermination Nazi.
Oh, we found one. Yeah, here's
It wasn't
the thing.
hard to find. It was the third.
Here's the thing. No matter what it is, it may not be the top Google search, but it'll at least be. It'll be a bronze medal. But you'll always be at the least third place. There will be a Jewish conspiracy behind what it is.
In
Absolutely.
2020, not long after COVID began spreading to the CST released a research briefing titled "Coronavirus and the Plague of Anti-Semitism." Oh, so this is not the vaccine. This is right away. Wow, being used by extremists online to push anti-Semitic narratives and conspiracies. Wow, yeah, it always goes to that.
That train is never late.
What about flat Earth? That's the only way. Well, at the end of that flat Earth is one old Jew.
Well,
with all the wealth.
Kyrie started with flat Earth.
Started with flat Earth,
And then he worked back, and at some point there is some weather control. The weather one is a good one because I don't even know what the benefit of that is.
Jews control the weather. And what's the benefit? I heard this guy. We were coming back from Dixie Chicks. I'll admit it. And in what's that stadium outside by the water? Deep Long Island, or by the Jones Beach.
Jones Beach, yeah.
Coming back is one of those cabs. It's just like somebody's minivan, unmarked, And so we're having a good time. He's like, I need cash. We're like, can we stop? We need to get some. Stop at 7-Eleven. He's like, get beers for the ride. You're cool. We're until we get most of the way back. And he goes, so what news sources do you guys get your news from? I'm like, hell yes. Oh, yes. And so I already sniff out crazy,
Right,
and
right.
I have a general theory is never try to argue with crazy. Try to agree and see.
Hold
how
on, let's
deep
just
it
take a
goes.
moment for the comments. He said, sniff out crazy. Put your comments in the thing. You know they did it.
Oh, yeah. And I can sniff it out. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, you can't trust mainstream media. He goes, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I didn't call that right. Because there's no way. He goes, what news sources do you guys get? And he's going to go, MSNBC for me. It doesn't lead with that. The Washington Post. It never goes to something normal. I'm like, where do you go? He goes, alternative news sources. I'm like, what do you go? He goes, GoogleAlternativeNewsSources.com. And I was like, no, what's the website? He goes, GoogleAlternativeNewsSources.com. And I was like, what website do you go to? He goes, the website is GoogleAlternativeNewsSources.com. And I'm like, okay, I don't think it's that. But he starts telling me all this stuff, and eventually it ggest to, you got the Manolis thing. Eventually it gets to Michelle Obama was a man. You seen those?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a
And
go-to.
I was like, seeing it, yeah, for sure.
That's a go-to, yeah.
Yeah, you start going, oh, for sure, dude, for sure, absolutely. Yeah. Then he goes, Madonna was a man. And I'm like, get the fuck out of town.
That's far-fetched, yeah.
Get out of here. She was so hot.
Yes.
And he goes, she was a man, I'm telling you. And then he goes to his like message board that he shares with his friends. And he goes, look, and it's just a face change app, run through 3 times. It's like, see? And you're like, see what? Dude, this is an app. But I don't say that.
Right.
And then eventually somebody in the back
Because you don't want to ruin his fun.
Oh, absolutely
Or
not.
his raison d'etre. That's his reason for existing.
And he's positive.
Yeah.
It's not like, when somebody showed me that Michelle Obama was a man, it was like, this is a funny rabbit hole to go down.
Right.
His name is Mike. Whatever. And he goes,
Yeah.
But then somebody in the backseat goes, but what would they have to gain? And he goes, they were men. And he goes, yeah, but what do they gain? So now they're women. What do they gain out of that? The politicians, like, what's the benefit there? He goes, no, they're men though.
You guys, you were being cruel to him.
Yeah,
That's
I
like,
guess.
that's almost like yelling at a retarded person.
It is like yelling at a retarded
you got to
person.
let them have it.
Irrefutable proof that Michelle Obama is a man.
I have a hunch that it's not irrefutable.
I think there's a refute.
I have a hunch it may be
might be a
refutable.
refute.
Yeah,
But like, what do they have to gain is like that. So it's like, what do the Jews have to gain from the controlling the weather?
Right.
And you're like, you got to be able to tell them what that is.
right. It's the same thing with flat Earth. That flat Earth theory. I go like,
Why would they hide that?
So why would they hide that? What does anyone get out of that? What's the benefit? Like you can't buy a theory. Like if there's a conspiracy, there's got to be somebody's interest.
Yeah. Why did the electric car not take off? Well, because oil companies don't want to take
Right.
off. Oh, okay, it makes sense.
Right.
Even when they go, why did the AIDS cure not come out? It's like, because the doctors make more money on whatever. It's like, okay. But then you go like, but wouldn't one doctor make a ton of money if he just had an AIDS drug?
Right.
And you're like, damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Punches a hole in it.
Yeah.
Punches a hole in the fun.
The fun.
You punches a hole
yeah,
in
you're
the
like,
fun.
shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
Jesse just pulled up. Dude, this is Salon too, doing good journalism here.
Salon.
Do Jewish bankers control the weather?
Bankers control the weather. Oh, because on tax day they want you out mailing mail. Wow.
Now here's so we know what this we know
Dude,
what
that looks like devious, this meeting.
it looks ominous. Look at that.
That's a final solution meeting.
Yeah, it's black and white photo of just white
Whites
men.
with glasses being somber.
Yeah, and they have their furrowed brows.
It's the Rothschild.
Oh, those are the Rothschilds.
Bird
Yeah.
died the Rothschild.
Yeah. Now,
He speaks, but he speaks like this.
also, you know what's funny is like the Jews never had an empire. They never conquered people.
been a while.
They never. Well, you guys never like had an expanding empire.
We
you
had
never
it for a little
did.
bit. David times.
Oh, it's way back then.
Way back, yeah.
How far did you guys get?
We made it so much that we had to outlaw conversion. Because we thought you would convert for the wrong reasons.
Explain. I don't even.
We were so powerful that it's like early America, like, come, you're American. Just
Now,
come.
is that historical fact or is that biblical? Was there like a real David and like that whole thing?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Yeah?
Did he slay a giant named Goliath?
That's my question.
I'd probably say no.
Okay, well, I thought that was the true part. Because if it was
I've
a Jew.
seen slingshots, but like to kill one, that's only Walking Dead. You know, Walking Dead, they all have to get there. It's like, I'll do slingshot. Like, dude, get a gun. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But yeah, I mean, you know, the Wasps, they conquered the world. They had you don't hear a lot. It's funny, you don't hear a lot of Wasps conspiracies. You don't hear a lot of like Chinese conspiracies. It's like that's who's in control right now.
Yeah.
You guys are so stupid. You don't even know who owns you. It's called CCP, sweetheart. They're the ones in control. But Jews are six. What do you think the what do you think's behind it? Is it jealousy? Is it because you guys don't try to convert people? So it's that kind of thing. It was like the hot chick doesn't want you. It makes you hate her.
Yeah, I think it's stuck to themselves.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't try to integrate. Back then, anyway, they had their own separate worlds. Now you have Jews like me.
Yeah.
Duff Davidoff Jews.
Right. Duff Davidoff Jews.
Yeah,
tattooed up.
Yeah,
kinda.
he's tough.
Yeah.
And they're like part of society.
Still owns a building though.
Yeah, good point. He for sure has
He
evicted.
still has a
He
building.
doesn't like the stereotypes, but you have evicted. Will Simmons' family's not happy with you.
Hey, I'll just say this to all the other people. Those buildings are there for other people to buy. The Greeks have bought a lot in Astoria. They're there to buy.
You sound like a Jew now.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. They're there to buy.
Astoria.
Guys, they're there to buy. Just do it. They're
Dude,
there.
can I just say right now, we had this problem on Legion of Skanks. Look at that ad.
Oh, what, is there an N-word there?
Nope.
Oh, you said Legion Skanks.
Yeah. Clearance sale, $288 for a pair of shoes. They were $23. Let's get them.
Let's just buy them because of the deal, right?
$288. You
Yeah.
can't beat that for shit, even if they're shitty. Let's buy them right now.
Yeah.
See how they fucking get you on this ad.
Yeah, I have Ariane right now.
$288.
I'm trying to dispel Jewish stereotypes, and here he is going like,
$2.88 shoes. They
He's
were
like,
$23.
I don't even like them, but I can't resist this deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. I'm sorry. This is terrible to interrupt the Longdays podcast for a great deal.
They're women's sneakers.
That's all right. Hey, you know, woman. Let's get them. Let's see where we can get these 288 sneakers. Okay, here we go. Where are they? Okay, hot sale. No, suddenly it's 402. Price is already going up.
We got to get them now.
The other on the left with the 30%. It's 402. Why'd you just go up?
Because there's other Jews right now on this site buying them up. That's why. You're not the only one.
They pulled this shit yesterday.
Yeah. If you don't think for 1 second, they're all over this already. Just,
See if this review's still up. Scroll down. There's an N-word on their first review.
yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah. With the stars?
Yep.
Yeah. People who type on the internet love to put that word down.
Yeah.
As soon as Elon Musk bought Twitter, it was like that's how people broke out of their that was their free speech. That was their free speech hurrah.
It is fun. It is fun when you were a kid to be like, this is the worst word. I'm gonna say it.
It's something like you fun. You want to. It's like naughty. You want to do the thing you can't do.
Dude, we said it in Israel when I was there, right before, like early seminary, before it started. We realized there's no black people here.
Yeah.
There's none.
Yeah.
There's a couple Ethiopians and they're way in like a settlement.
It's like singing bad in the shower. Nobody's there to judge you.
Exactly.
Right.
And your friends are down the block, and you go, let's do it with another word. Let's say I don't know, tabletop. Let's just we know what that means.
What's tabletop? Oh, you're
It's the
using
N-word.
it for yeah.
Yeah. And you're a block away. I'm like, Yannis! Hey, you tabletop! Get out of here! You're all tabletops! And there's no one's gonna have an issue with it. It's so freeing.
God, it must
I
feel
get it,
good.
Kyrie. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, Kanye.
And so that's what it is, right? Because what you're saying is when people type it on the internet, it's like that.
Yeah, it's
There's
that.
no consequences. They're
You have a fake name,
yeah.
fake avatar.
Yeah, it's like totally nobody can catch you, and you just let it out. And it's the thing that you can't do. Do you think humanity will always want to do the thing they can't do?
Yeah, it's fun. It's bad.
Humans will always fuck everything up.
Yeah, it's like you go to the aquarium and like, don't put your hand in this, and you're like, okay, let me just like do that real quick.
Yeah.
Don't touch means touch.
Yeah. I always thought that about like Catholic girls, like when I was growing up, because they were always the hottest to hook up with. It was almost like the repression from the religion was worth how it makes them. Yeah.
That Catholic school outfit was supposed to be religious. It became hot.
Yeah. There's something not hot about someone who's like flaunting it too much. You want that kind of naughty thing. And if it's not naughty, then there's nothing, there's nothing great about it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that may be what's behind like the anti-Semitism, right? Because the Jews don't want you. They're hiding.
No, that's okay. Then
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, then fuck you. And then like we want it. And
You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah.
That's a fucking non-Jewish thing. Way to give up your unemployment, loser. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Great. He quit.
Now you were working on this for 5 years, dude. I remember you telling me about this a long time. You took it to Edinburgh. You did the whole like month thing.
Did you go there?
No, but I just remember we were talking about it a couple of years ago, and you told me you were doing it. And I remember you telling me about the show and that you were doing it, and then COVID hit, so you had to shelve it, kind of.
Yeah.
And then you came back to it. Do you think that like in an unintended way, COVID helped like craft this thing over 5 years because it's timeless material?
Yeah.
So you didn't have to rush
There
it.
was no like, someone's gonna beat you to talking about Moses. Right. You know what I mean? It's been there.
Right.
You know.
You weren't like, oh, it's all COVID related. I got to get it out now.
Yeah, I had a joke in my old special about like a chick I knew got pregnant off a Tinder date. And I was like, part of me was like, I got to get this recorded and get it up because Tinder's kind of going away as a zeitgeist thing. It's gone now. So it's like, this was like, let me figure out a release date.
Yeah.
There's no specific.
Yeah, if your show's about Jews, you're like, dude, they stay in the news for thousands of years.
We've been here.
Yeah.
Why do we stay in the news?
Think about it.
Jam.
Yeah, because their friend with the pen says we make sure that happens.
Thanks, Zucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helped it. It definitely helped it. In fact, I kind of want to do this from now on with specials. But I had this old like this plan of like the last special I did it, edited it, then I took off. I left. Went on like a real like vacation, spirit journey kind of shit for a few months. Got lost, locked myself out of all my email and social media, and just like
Was that when you went to like Cambodia for a few years?
Yeah. A few years, yeah, like 4 months. But like, and then I came back, and then Netflix was buying, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe you'll buy my special, and then they did. But that time I was gone, I was like, who cares? I'll be gone. I have a special waiting. And then this one, I wanted to do it and then take off, go work in like a farm in Kenya for a little bit. But now with the break,
Why'd you want to do that?
it just got in my head. I met a guy who helped build the wall in
On the southern border?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an army contractor, old veteran.
Trump supporter, huh?
Yeah, I met him in a language class in Medellin.
Oh, he built
was like,
the wall in Israel.
No. He was like, I'm a contractor. Like, what are you working on? He goes, I'm like, what are you working on? He goes, the wall. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm not political.
Right.
It's a job I got.
Right.
And he goes, it's nuts. You'll get a call in the middle of the night from a fucking wadded up fucking lunatic Donald Trump. In the middle of the night, go, I want speakers on this section. And you'd be like, what, dude? And then you got to like, hopefully he forgets he made that call.
He's like, is there any way to put a mural of me?
Yeah, it's like, we have plans, dude. It's an architectural undertaking.
How much wall did they get up? during his administration? Is there any of his wall up?
There was a lot before him.
Yeah.
Some was done, and I think Biden's completing it.
Right, which is funny, right?
Which is so funny.
yeah.
It's so funny what fucking hypocrites they all are.
Yeah.
You end up being a Trump like apologist, but really you're just going, you're all pieces of shit.
Right.
Why do you just call out the one guy?
Right. Well, it was the way he delivered the message that they were able to capitalize on.
Yeah,
Because
he
really, he
cussed.
was just being like, hey, we should have a border. And yeah, there's already like just the way everyone was going a wall, they demonize it. But really, it's just a border wall that a lot of people have.
Oh, I love that. People are like, we should be friends with our neighbors to the south. I'm like, actually, we already guard it with machine guns and we open fire on any fucking family trying to get in. That's been there.
Right.
Under your fucking savior guy from last time.
Right. And a lot of places have a wall. It's just like fence, or he just wanted a
river.
Yeah, and it just became demonized or whatever. But yeah.
What were we saying? Oh,
So the guy-
anyway, taking a year off, I got to come back to the material like real fresh-minded and look at it like from the outside. Do you ever look at like a high school like yearbook picture and all the hot chicks in your class? You're like, oh, you were a little girl.
Yeah.
You know, or some that, oh, no, you're still hot. And then like, no, you were not. I don't know what I had in my head.
Right.
You just, I saw it from the outside in from a year after. A lot of the setups are way too long. Some of it like reiterated too much on one topic. Some of it was like, oh, I've got 4 examples here. I only need 2, you know? And so I could see it fresh. I want to do that next time. I want to do it, complete it, don't record it, put it away, and then come back to it and then dust it off again.
Yeah. It kind of, the analogy that works for me is like there was all these Italian restaurants that like Jesse knows this, that were like the hot spots in Brooklyn until and that we thought were amazing, and then like gentrification happened and like the hipsters came in with their like science cooking.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and then you go back to those old spots, you're like, oh, that's shit.
You were just the only one here.
You were just the only one here, so you see it with fresh perspective. You know, it's a good lesson because everyone now just thinks they're right all the time,
Yeah.
and they don't want to be wrong. It's like, go do something and then come back to it. Maybe you're not
New York's
right.
the greatest city in the world. Like,
Yeah.
where else do you live? Like, no way, I don't need to. It's like,
Yeah.
how would you say it's the greatest?
Right.
The best pizza's not even in New York. It's in New Jersey.
Yeah, or Connecticut.
Or Connecticut.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Chinese is in Jersey. It's like, you're crazy. You're not right.
Right.
You have no knowledge of the world in order to make that idea.
It's something that it's like this imperiousness everyone has. Like they issue these edicts as if it's like law, as if it's final, as if nobody's human. It makes mistakes or grows or learns new things. Like
You learned something new. That word imperious. You used it twice today.
I've
I
used
noticed
it. I think that's the 7th time.
Oh, really?
I think I used it 4 times in the car.
Dude, I noticed. I was like, oh, that's a big word. And now it's like, enough. It's been nagging at me. You definitely just learned a word.
I looked that up this morning. I was like, that'll be good to say on the podcast.
That sounds smart.
What's up, everybody? I want to tell you about Roman. Roman, I love the name of this company because Romans, with their Caesar cuts, they had a good head of hair. And all guys want a good head of hair, like me. Look at that. Still holding on. Still holding on strong, baby. Guess what? They sent me a little free product, and I think I'm looking a little thicker. I wish Roman can make some dick cream, too, because that would be nice. Let me tell you about Roman. Roman is a absolutely amazing product here, okay? Research shows that 80% of men use prescription hair loss treatment, and they had no further hair loss after 2 years. Okay, so that's pretty good. 80% of men who use prescription hair loss treatment had no further loss of hair after 2 years. That's when Roman comes in. The sooner a person starts treatment for hair loss, the easier it is to keep the hair they have. So guys, you want that full head of hair? You got to check out Roman. It's simple to get started. Complete a free online visit. Then a U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan for your particular situation. That's what I love about them. It's tailored to you. If the medication is appropriate, Roman ships it directly to you in a discreet packaging with free 2-day shipping. No cost. The whole process is pretty straightforward, guys. And like I said, very discreet. And how about this? Treatments start at just $20 per month on a quarterly plan. So get up with Roman right now. Try Roman. It will work for you. They have a special offer going on for Longdays listeners. Use this link, and you will get 20% off your first order. So right now, go to row.co/fumes. That is row.co/fumes today, right now, and get 20% off your first order of Roman. Guys, the holidays are coming up. Guess what everybody needs? Some Raycons. You got to listen to your podcast. You got to listen to Longdays. You got to listen to your tunes when you're on the train, on a plane, or in your or at the gym, which I hope you are. Stay healthy. So skip the stress. Snag this deal right now. Raycon earbuds, baby. They are great. It makes a great holiday gift right now for your mom, dad, coworker, anyone, right? Even for yourself. Buy a little Christmas present for yourself. Check out these Raycons holiday bundles. Everyone needs a pair of Raycons in their ears, my friends. You know that what everyone doesn't need, Jesse? 2 little white stems hanging out of their ears. Yuck. Raycons, and they are very sleek and stylish, and they come in a range of colorways to match anyone's style. Match them to your sneakers. You can find Raycons in stores like Kohl's or Walmart, but let me tell you right now, you're always going to get the best deal when you use Yanni's special link. So right now, go to buyraycon.com/fumes and use the promo code. Listen very carefully. This is the promo code for Raycon. EarlyBF. That is EarlyBF to get 20% off site-wide. You got that? That's 20% off any Raycon product. This almost never happens, my friends, but it's Christmas and Santa has come early. Or save even bigger. How about this? And get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. Check out those holiday bundles on the website. That's promo code EarlyBF at buyraycon.com/fumes for 20% off your Raycon purchase. And of course, 30 for those bundles. Buyraycon.com/fumes. Now, today's the midterms. Since you're a citizen of Israel, are you allowed to vote?
Dude, I think the only way to change is through violent revolution. Demonetize! Every time they want to hand me one of those things, I'm like, you think I'll change your stuff? Yeah. No, you know how to change stuff? Pick up a gun. And people are like, oh, you don't get a flyer. Dude, when they were talking about that January 6th bravery, I was in Ecuador, so I was gone. I didn't have any of the emotion. I wasn't here reading it, so I wasn't like, but people were like, it's the end of democracy. And I was like, fuck yeah. And they're like, no, that's a bad thing. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Yeah.
I thought we were against that.
Yeah.
I thought we hated democracy. By the way, it was not the end of democracy. All you motherfuckers screaming on both sides about it, it was wasted emotion.
Right.
It was not, the next democracy took place without a hitch.
Right. It's yet to be seen. It could still. It's still early. We still could lose.
We had some midterms a year ago.
Yeah. I mean, we
have elections like every 4 months now.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like that?
Well, the midterms come every 2 years?
Yeah, but they had other elections like not too long ago, right?
Yeah. They have the Senate election. Like, everything's off a couple of years.
It's not just every 2 years. It's like
what is going on? There's too much democracy.
Pick up your too much.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit.
I like these midterm ones because they're just voting on name and letter.
Yeah.
You know, nobody knows the actual issues.
Yeah.
I love the ads though. You go on the road?
Yeah.
So you're in the car on the road listening to the radio or TV.
When the local stuff comes on?
Yeah, so you don't know anything about these people. You're just hearing them and they're like, so-and-so wants to do this to your fucking kids. And you're like, oh, it sounds bad.
Actually, I think that's the only frame of reference people have when they vote is those ads.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or like the signs that are just up on the grass in suburbs. It's like all these people. You're like, as if cars are going to stop and be like, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into who that is.
Yeah, I know.
It's totally
I was talking to
different.
Meredith from Helium, and she was like, "Oh, they said the bald guy in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, it's like he lets like criminals out of jail. That's not good." And I was like, "I think that means like pot.
Yeah,
I don't think he just wants to let like rapists and murderers out. That doesn't seem right." And she goes, "Yeah, but it is emotionalizing me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they do that. They go with name recognition. Did
he win?
I think
he's going against Dr. Oz.
He's going against Dr. Oz. Well, that guy's got a stroke, and that guy's a fake doctor from television.
Yeah,
So
fake
to
doctor
say
from
that
television.
democracy's flourishing, I think may be an overstatement.
Yeah, and all the ads were, John Fetterman lived with his parents till he was 43. Legitimately, that's the fucking smear campaign. Do you want someone who lived with his mommy and daddy?
No, I want a guy who fucking Oprah had on his show. Who,
Why
what
are
is
you
he?
wearing scrubs? You didn't come from surgery.
Yeah, you came from the studio green room. Yeah, there you go. Let that one go. Yeah, I mean we're devolving now. I think to the point where like candidates, they're just going to be the most. It's just going to be maniacs. You're going to have total maniacs to run for office. You're going to have to be a absolute maniac.
6ix9ine is running soon.
Yeah, pretty soon he'll be up there. Yeah.
I recognize it.
I mean that
Why
guy.
would you want to be any sort of leader? It's so much fucking. You all think I'm going to fix this or that, but it comes with so much other dumb shit.
Well, it used to have the benefit of being able to enrich yourself. And we always look down on that. But now I'm going like, hey, maybe that was a good system because it gave at least them like smart people a reason to get into it so they could insider trade.
Right.
And we should just look the other way. Like we should look the other way with what Michael Jackson did with the kids. Maybe those were the tokens that made his music good.
Mm-hmm. Those kids weren't going to be special.
Hey.
They had parents. That means the leader of that group was someone willing to give their child over to a known pedophile.
Now you're talking sensibly.
Even if they didn't even if Michael Jackson's like too ugly for me, that was your leader regardless. You were never going to turn into something valuable.
Right.
You were never going to turn into top tier. You were always going to be a Walmart greeter.
Yeah.
You were always going to be a fucking 7-Eleven employee. You were always going to be, that's it.
The person who served us that coffee.
Yeah, exactly. And you're doing a good job. But your parents will give you to a pedophile if they could.
Yeah.
For a little extra cash. So listen, it's fine. It's fine. So I say, how about this? We got to pay these politicians millions of dollars a year. Start hiring better, and you'll get better employees.
I think that's a great, yeah.
If you want to get like a fucking really smart Mark Cuban to run it,
Yeah.
the job has to pay $500 million a year.
Yeah, well, it does now in like insider trading and tips and stuff. But now we're coming down on that. So
Yeah.
you know what's going to be unintended consequence of that? Tekashi 6ix9ine running for president.
That's right.
It used to be like people who were smart and evil, like Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or
Well, can I
fucking
have
George
murder?
Bush. Yeah.
Now you can't even murder? Now you can't even get a fucking hooker with their neck cracked?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, she didn't suck my dick right. Well,
Yeah.
she's not going to talk. It ain't about that. Drop her off where the other hookers are. Let her a message. This dick that's going to suck dry. I'm John F. fucking Kennedy. I'm changing the world.
yeah, I mean, seriously, dude, it's like, what are we going to do? Tear down Martin Luther King because he was fucking getting pussy on the side?
What'd you want him to do?
Yeah.
That's what they say about, she's fucking some old Michael. Yeah, she runs a fucking profit. Of course you get those titties sucked. That's your fucking benefit. What the fuck else are you going to do this for? Get the fucking honkers sucked.
For the people who know the New York comedy scene, they're going to enjoy that one.
Okay, come on, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, man, you're making a great point.
You can't even get consensual sex anymore or
like-
paid sex.
People have this like childish utopian perspective of the world.
Oh my God, you're
like
idiots. You don't think Obama was getting it fucking milked? You're out of your mind. That's a powerful man. You think that dude at home was enough to please him? Nah, dude, he wants an occasional real woman.
Good things cost bad.
Yeah, that's a great term.
Or to quote the great Robert Moses, you can't make omelets without breaking a few eggs.
Robert Moses is wild.
He's wild. Like, look, we're going to you want the pay? Well, look, we're going to have to carve up a couple of black neighborhoods to keep the traffic out of the white neighborhoods.
Yeah.
What can you do?
You want the nice weather? Give us those tax benefits.
There you go. And the Jews will make it shine.
Yeah.
It's how it goes. Robert Moses, you've lived in that house for generations. Well, we're going to bulldoze it tomorrow to build the Verrazano Bridge.
Do you want pennies on the dollar or nothing?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Progress has a price.
Yeah.
And good people usually have some bad qualities. Those Woody Allen movies, you're going to take them from me? Okay, look. Did he diddle his stepdaughter in the attic? Maybe. I don't know.
has
But
nothing
that's
to do
got
with
nothing to do with Annie Hall.
What's that?
It's got nothing to do with Annie
Oh,
Hall.
walk to the curb from here. His daughter didn't come up with that line.
Annie Hall didn't diddle anyone.
No.
The movie didn't diddle anyone.
Yeah.
I Believe I Can Fly didn't fuck Aaliyah when she was 12.
It sure did not.
It did not.
Yeah, and if you get a little bit extra beat by smashing a fucking chick's skull into a steering wheel, then you go for it, Chris Brown, because we want the hits.
Absolutely. Where do you think the fucking creative juices come
That's
from?
who you are.
Yeah, what do you think? People go to church or do charity and then go fucking dance like Chris?
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
The Reverend Martin Luther King. Are you better than him? No. And if he wants that dick sucked by hot white sluts, then that's good enough for you too.
Nobody's ever achieved anything great without making a nice, sweet deal with the devil. Grow up.
Yeah, I have a dream. I have a wet dream.
John F. Kennedy used to have hooker pool parties at the White House. That is a fact. But guess what? He also saved the world from nuclear war during the Cuban Missile Crisis. So what do you want?
Oh, he
There's
fucking
your
moved-
yin and your yang, you fucking children.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Fucked a movie star. So did Brad Pitt.
Okay, you want to laugh? Ari put out a great special called Jew, but on the flip side of that, he owns 10 buildings and he's fucking oppressing minorities. Big fucking whoop. Section 8 housing. Deal with it.
Dominicans don't like me, but they don't have internet access. And that shit's online. YouTube.com/Ari Shaffir. Go load it up right now.
The production of the special was incredible.
Jew, you liked it?
Yeah, it almost, it was that thing, it's that thing. Your special is one of those things. It's going to be one of those things where people are going to go like, oh, shit. It's going to change shit. Because people are going to go like, oh, maybe I should make it look good. Because I shot mine for $200.
Yeah.
I decided to shoot it 10 minutes before the late show. And I put it up. And then I watched yours and I'm like, oh, that meant so. What it looked like.
It does look really good.
Meant something. Every aspect of it. The backdrop was incredible. We talked about it in the car, the lighting around the balcony, that ornate kind of
So
carving.
you can see all the fucking,
It
at the
looks-
roulette theater, you can really see the fucking carving.
Yeah, because of the lighting. It looks so good. I mean,
Thousands of candles we had to get.
yeah. I mean, it just...
Lauren had to get it.
This is independently produced? You did
Yeah.
it yourself? Wow.
So you put all the budget into that and none of it into your outfit.
Banana Republic.
I think you're wearing the same shoes right now.
But I am. I got them for this. I was like, I'm going to get something I can wear. Banana Republic. I am wearing the same shoes. That is correct. And pants. Actually, these are both from the special.
Oh, wow. Yeah, those are the same pants.
Yeah. I'm wearing different socks, possibly underwear, and shirt.
It's an absolutely incredible
God, that looks
special.
pretty, huh?
It's so funny. It's really good. And it really pulls the curtain back on the mysterious Jew.
I'm hoping to make it so that it's like, that it just like normalizes like that religion.
I think it does that. I think it does what comedy does best. I think you achieved it. I think it brings people together. It humanizes. It humanizes. It's like, hey, man, because that's what comedy does at its best. It kind of goes, hey, we all have different stuff, but underneath, we're all Homo sapiens on this floating ball. We have no idea. We've made up a bunch of shit or not. We believe a bunch of shit, but we're all just trying to figure it out.
When Adrian Appalucci had a joke the day after Parkland, and it's out there enough. I put her album up on my YouTube. You can check it out. Actually, Baby Skeletons. It's on my YouTube.
She's an incredible joke writer.
Dark Queen.
Very dark and very funny.
The day after, it was Ash Wednesday, so this is Thursday, and everyone's feeling it. This is a bad one. This is kindergartners.
Yeah, no, that was tough. Yeah.
It's every one time you up it, it's like harder. And she goes,
I'm a comedian. I'm going to just preempt this by going, she probably, I think she could have waited 6 months.
Yeah. The day after, she goes, yeah, it was terrible. And what made it even worse was yesterday was Ash Wednesday. And so all these poor kids had targets on their foreheads. And there was a silence in the room for about 10 full seconds. And then such an eruption of laughter, such a cathartic, like you're not taking anti-gun, pro-gun. Oh, it's like, it's terrible. I'm going to help you guys laugh for a second at some ridiculousness.
Right.
And it just brought us all together into you're not making fun, you're not taking this lightly even.
Right.
It's just like, that's what comedy can do.
That's how we deal with
let
this.
us laugh. I don't know what to think.
Because let's stop pretending. Life is shit.
Life is
Life
shit.
is hard. An offensive joke is going to be the least hard thing you're going to have to deal with. Mm-hmm. And yeah, comedy does sort of, it gives you a reprieve. It makes you laugh. It's that thing everyone laughing together and like, yeah, this was horrible. And it really like brings out the humility. We don't know what's going on. We don't know where we are. We don't know why this is. We don't know why this happened. Let's just all have a moment of emotional reprieve.
Yeah, it's cathartic. That's what it is. Like
God, that's a good joke.
Yeah,
That's a really good
and
joke.
then time and place. It still works now, but then it was like, wow, because everyone also remembers yesterday seeing that.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She's so fucking great. She's the greatest.
Was that what you were going for when you did the special? Were you like, is that what you were going? When you were creating the special, were you going for that? Was that in your head, or were you just trying to make it?
As I did it, it was like really like, it was because I went to Edinburgh and did my storytelling show there, and I saw that they had this theme style hour, but I saw a real weakness in the UK style, which was seriousness. And I was like, I like what you guys are doing. This is interesting. We don't really do this for hours in America. But it's a giant weakness. So you and I worship the same God, laughs. So like, why are you doing 20 minutes of serious in the middle of your fucking hour?
Right.
And then it's like, well, we have to tie it together. I'm like, you haven't answered the question. Why are you being serious? Just be jokey the whole way through. And so I was like, I want to show them what America's all about. So I did 2 Edinburghs in a row. And one year I just wanted to show them what an American hour was like, just a fucking laughs, no whatever. Then the next time I went, I was like, I'll show you your theme hours done correctly.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was built out of spite.
Right. The next part of this was about talking about how humble you are. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put that on pause.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to do it right, you fucking amateurs.
And so,
but there's truth to it.
My
therapist
spite
says
drives you.
My therapist says false humility is actually arrogance. So yeah,
interesting.
and I was like, oh, that is kind of interesting.
And you're like, I thought of that.
Yeah. And I think you have that right, because I think it's that good. And I'm not just saying that to be obsequious. Another good word.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. But I was like, I kept thinking like, what are you guys gonna say? Oh, he didn't do this right, didn't do that right. So I'm like, you're gonna say I didn't show enough of myself. So okay, I won't just do about the religion. I'm like my part of the religion. I won't just do. Let me do customs. Let me do laws. Let me do Bible. And let me also.
Oh, you got competitive about this.
Oh yeah.
Ironically, you got very Kobe-like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I got that Mamba mentality. The same stuff that says no, I don't have to sit in traffic. The same stuff that gets me to build this great hour. And so yeah, and so a lot of it too is like I want to make this universal, like that one line of like, you guys also have crazy shit. Don't think this is just about this. This is just my thing. But hopefully we can all be like,
I love that point.
Everyone's normal.
That point, because like you did that twice, and it was perfect timing. The other time was when you went the second. You go, that's what makes Jews the second smartest religion, and then there's like a laugh, and then you go, and they just went Korean, because it's almost like, and you were right, because that's what I was thinking. I was going, well, who does he think is the first?
Yeah.
And you went Korean.
That's my shortest joke I ever wrote.
Yeah, and that was another point when you did the same thing. You kind of got the audience's head and answered the question for them, because like at that point, and you were right, because at that point you're going like, wow, these Jews are fucking weird, but then you just preempted it and read their mind and went like, you guys got some crazy shit. Here's a few examples.
Yeah, looking at it from the outside in.
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, you're taking this for granted.
Right.
And anything for granted.
Right.
Or the thing about like Yom Kippur and the fucking chicken, and I'm like, to get rid of your sins.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, there's this nation does this culture does this. You guys tell it to a rapist behind a counter.
Yeah, it was great.
It's like, oh fuck. It's like, guys, come on. Looking at it from the outside.
I mean, dude, think about it. The Catholics, you know what communion is? You're eating the body and blood of Christ.
Yeah.
For what? What the fuck is that?
No, we suck him off. We eat a piece of his skin, and that helps us get redemption.
Yeah, you're like, what is that?
What are you talking about?
What is that? That doesn't even make any sense at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were right about that. And every religion has those.
I think I had this. Me and my brother went to Israel. The first time I went in like a long time, and we went to the old city. And when we went there for seminary, we only went to the Jewish quarter. And then for the first time, it was like, well, hey man, we're not religious anymore. Like, let's go to the Christian quarter. I'm like, yeah, okay. Went to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Ran into Tom Rhodes.
Comedian. Yeah.
We're just walking by the Church of the Holy. I was like, Tom? He's like, Ari? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Just him and his mom. It was crazy. But like,
what were they doing there?
Visit. They
Just
were on one
checking
of those Avi Lieberman tours.
What's that?
Avi Lieberman does like a tour of Israel.
Oh, comedy. Yeah.
Yeah. Ian did it too once. But Anyway, my brother noticed, he goes, they have this fucking smoking like incense thing and they're all doing the motions. And he goes, it's just Jews and Christians. It's the same thing. They all do their motions with their bodies and something that's smoking. And from a total outside perspective, you're like, same thing? You're like, no, it's way different.
Right.
It's like East Coast rap, but West Coast rap. But if you've never heard rap, you're like, oh, it's all the same.
It's rap, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, it's all nuts.
Right. Yeah, the Greeks have the incense thing where they go and you're like, the guy's blessing you. You're going, is he blessed? Am I getting blessed because of the incense?
Yeah.
Because what's really happening is it's just taking all the oxygen in the room and people faint. What happens? I was an altar boy, right? So it's like there's no oxygen and they just keep with the fucking incense to the point where there is zero oxygen in the room, and you just see altar boys going and they'll just drop. Yeah, bang. They go, oh God, it's it. But it's like you see old women fucking passing out.
It's not the spirit. You're fucking smoking them into oblivion.
There's no fucking oxygen in the fucking room. The fucking fire and smoke is taking it all. You're putting us in a burning building, which is bad for your health. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we all march outside on Easter. I don't know why. We go outside and everyone's holding candles, and then people just are burning each other's heads as they're walking because we're all filing out. So my brother, who's he's special needs, at one Easter, he just lit a woman's wig on fire, like an old woman. Fucking her head went up like Michael Jackson in the Pepsi commercial. And then we just sing Christos Anesti over and over and over and over again. So everyone has these weird traditions.
Honestly, this is what I'm hoping, is to remember this shit. I'm like, oh yeah, my special needs brother lit somebody's wig up. Yeah, we had to do this dumb thing. Just like examine it.
Because you're right. People, when you're on the outside, you start to dehumanize it. There's something that when something's different, you don't learn about it or you don't know about it, you start to forget that, these are also human beings just like me.
Zoofy them.
Yeah, you kind of zoofy them. Yeah. Good word, Ari.
Thanks. I read that.
Yeah.
I read it.
Yeah, it looks like you were reading a critique of a Farrakhan speech. He's good at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't know any of them, you're just like, they're so vastly different.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Now, what's the reaction been from the different tiers of Jew? Because we do have different tiers of Jew. Mm-hmm. Like you and Jesse, secular Jews, for the most part, right?
For
means the most, you fuck women, you eat pork.
Yeah.
You're allowed to talk to goys.
Bacon. Yeah. Bacon. Oh my God, I love it.
But you got all the good stuff, like you read and you fucking know how to invest in the stock market and all that shit.
Yeah.
Jewish brain.
Jewish brain.
Yeah. Critical thinking.
Yeah, people just don't want to admit the good part. And that was another good part of the special. I don't want to give too much away, but I really enjoyed that part. Where you gave it to the audience, and you said, "Give me, what are some stereotypes about Jews?" And it was all negative ones. You go, "What about the good ones?
What about smart?
Yeah, what about smart?
Funny?
Yeah, what about funny?
I'm like, what the? I just said stereotypes. They're all one negative. That's what they're saying about Kanye. Everyone's like, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, it's weird though. Nobody's saying you're wrong.
Right.
You're just saying don't say that. Right. If he said like, Jews with their 4 arms, people are like, what are you talking about? But when he says what he says, people are like, shh. I'm like, interesting reaction.
Yeah.
The response is, because I know some high level Jews too, most of them are totally cool with it. The women, I call them frontier Jews that you'll see out, like the Hasidic Jews that see out at a comedy club. Like, you're allowed to go to a comedy club.
Right.
They just generally don't.
Right.
So the ones that do,
you're talking about on Stand Up New York on Christmas.
Or any day. You just see him randomly.
Yeah, come see Modi December 25th with Jared Freed and not Ari because he's a fucking bad Jew celebrating Christmas with his Gentile wife fucking underneath the Christmas tree.
Well, if you get to kiss under mistletoe, I got fucking anal under the tree, right? It's gotta be a nice trade-off.
My People's Bond Charge is a holistic wellness brand with a huge range of evidence-based products to optimize your life in every way. Founded on science and inspired by nature. Okay, we're bringing East and West together, like I said. Think about this as yoga in Park Slope, Brooklyn. Okay? It's the best of both worlds. These products are incredible, and they adopt ancestral ways of living in our modern-day world. Their extensive range of premium wellness products help you sleep better, perform better, have more energy, recover faster, balance hormones, reduce inflammation, which is a big one. That's a big thing now. You got to reduce inflammation. The list is endless. They got their blue light glasses, red light therapy, EMF management, and circadian-friendly lighting. Bond Charge products help you naturally address the issues of the modern-day way of life effortlessly and with maximum impact. So, What do we do? And what do they got? They got the computer glasses with the clear lenses. That helps with headaches, sore eyes, digital eye strain, watery eyes, and fatigue. The light sensitivity glasses, yellow lenses, migraine, stress, anxiety, low mood, sad. And what I love, the blue light blocking glasses for poor sleep, fatigue, low energy, jet lag. These things work, guys. I love the glasses they sent me. I wear them all the time. And remember, glasses can come in non-prescription, prescription, and reading options. There's glasses for every needs. Computer glasses for helping with digital eye strain, light sensitivity for helping with low mood and migraines, and blue light blocking glasses to improve your sleep. They also have other amazing products that you should know about, such as the blue light bulbs, red light therapy devices, EMF 5G protection, and 100% blackout sleep masks. And those things really do knock the lights out and help you sleep. This is all backed by science. So Bond Charge ships worldwide in rapid time as well, so you can get it in time for Christmas as a present or for yourself. Easy returns and exchanges if it comes to that, which it won't. So go to bondcharge.com/fumes. Use the promo code FUMES to save 20% off. That is bondcharge.com/fumes. And use the promo code FUMES to get that 20% off. Dude, if you're looking at the computer all day or at your phone or you're at home and you're on the computer, get yourself one of these pairs of Bond Charge glasses. They will save your eyes, man. What's up? I want to talk to my chill daddies right now. This is for the chill daddies. Dadgrass is back in the building. No need to stress over the holidays this year. Not at all. We've even got those impossible to shop for family members covered. That's what they told me to say. Dadgrass now has something for everybody, including your most loved furry friends. Ooh, you got an anxious dog? Dadgrass has you covered. Give the gift of Dadgrass this holiday season, guys. What is Dadgrass? It is legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind. Now, I am telling you 100%, this is just something that works for me. I don't know why. CBD works big for me. I take it every day. You can't, it's not bad, right? CBD? Because I do bang it every day. And it works because I'm an anxious Nelly. They're 100% organic, pre-rolled joints and flour are very low in THC, just enough to give you a little something, and high in CBD. So it's kind of a perfect combo that Dadgrass has going on because you get the relaxation from the CBD, and then you might enjoy a Dorito or two. You enjoy the effects of CBD, and you also keep a clear head, but you may enjoy a Dorito or two. And now they offer a variety of products so you can toke or just dose just the way you like. Yeah, you can do it how you want to do it. They got their tincture drops. You love the tincture drops.
Yes.
You put them in your coffee. And they got their CBD gummies. That's how I take them down. I take down gummies. In flavors like classic blackberry ginger. Ooh. Good time hibiscus. Ooh, hibiscus. Everyone loves hibiscus lime. Good time hibiscus lime and nighttime midnight berry. You can just chill out without getting stoned, but a little tiny bit. No, it's very slight, and it just chills you out. Dadgrass has got that perfect combo. And how about your furry friends? Well, this is new. They just released CBD dog bones, so everyone in the house can enjoy. You want to chill out and watch a series on the tube with your furry friend at your side? Both of you should be buzzing chilled with Dadgrass. So whether you're looking for a new buzz or a chill way to enjoy an old favorite, Dadgrass will leave you in a euphoric mood. And it does make you feel good. That is from experience. Dadgrass.com/fumes for 20% off your first order. So go right now to dadgrass.com/fumes for 20% off your first order. Go now, my chill daddies. All Dadgrass products are federally legal for ages 18 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the United States.
But you'll see them, and I'm like, they're allowed to be here. They just so it's like you're cool, and I'll keep an eye on the Jewish women. I'll do a joke about their wigs and stuff, and I'll just see if they're offended or not. Same as if you do a black joke and one black couple, you want to make sure that they're not like mad because you want to be inclusive. So you see the black couple really laugh. You're like, okay, now I know that this is okay. And I always see them laughing, and I'm like, they're like, oh, someone's speaking to our experience. So most high level ones are way into it. Most mid-level ones, and there's some who are like, this is offensive, and it's like, it's okay. I've justified it. You're looking for offense, so you'll find it. But it's to bring everyone together.
Right. How about your own family? Have they seen it?
Yeah, they like it. My sister, I had a joke in my last special. My sister was mad.
That was so funny, the bacon part.
Uh-huh.
That was really funny.
That sister was fine with it. She was like, thank you at least for not letting him have bacon. I'm not stoked you called me a liar, but like, thank you for not letting my...
It's always a thin line when you're a comedian and like, you're just constantly having to go, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's my
just like
experience, but it also involves you.
Yeah. So, you're like, it's just part of it. It's the fallout from being a comic. I find myself doing it all the time. I'm sorry, I guess. I talked about you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have to do my job.
You'll try to change some stuff to a neighbor.
Yeah. You know, like, yeah. My sister, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're related. This person I'm related to, who I lived with and grew up with, who also calls my mom and dad. Did I hide it enough? There's just no way around it sometimes, and you just have to apologize and go like,
"Sorry about
this," know, and then you're just like, "All right, I'm sorry," and then now I have to do it the same thing over.
Now
again.
I know. Before a special, I have to prepare someone. If it's like borderline, I'm like, "Hey, just so you know, something's coming. Sorry, I didn't mean any harm." Anyway, most of them are really cool with it, and I'm really stoked on that. And then the best response is people like you, as comics, calling me, not just like, "Hey, congratulations, your special's up," but like specific feedback. To be like, I watched it and I got this out of it. Yeah, that feels really good.
Yeah, I was hooked from the minute I started it, and yeah, my buddy Joe Solomon, who is of the tribe,
yeah, for sure.
He said he's like, I gave it. He's like, I watched it again. Like, and that's Jesse. Cool. I sent it to Jesse, and Jesse doesn't communicate. Jesse doesn't tries to do as little communicating as possible.
Yeah,
he just wants to be left alone in the world to sculpt, and he actually proactively texted back like, "This special's great." Yeah, and he's a big comedy fan. Like, this special is just, it's worth going to watch. And like I said, I think it's one of those things. It's got all comics thinking like, damn, I need to, like I said, it's like, yeah, maybe I should put some production value into mine. And maybe, you know, the theme was very cool. That was a cool thing. Because now, listen, specials are not that special anymore.
It's true.
And so this is something that might change it. Like, I'm not trying to get ahead, but I know I started thinking, like, this made it special. This made it stand out, not just because it was good, but it made it stand out because it was about something. And, you know, now everyone's putting up specials. Most of them suck. You know, it is what it is.
Most of them suck, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine too.
We would put out CDs. It was like most of those sucked. But most of those sucked
too. And this kind of made it stand out a little bit that it had theme.
It's up to us now. What do we want to put out and when? Yeah. It's all up to us. We never had this, so we're still in this growing period of like, oh, I can do a special, and it's like, okay, but you can do it whenever you want. You're not waiting for Comedy Central to say we deem you. You know, so it's up to us.
Right.
So yeah, you can put out a quick one. Or whatever, and people are like, oh, you should do a shorter that. You should do, 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, like those are being watched more. I'm like, enjoy that.
Is that why you didn't shop it? That's why you just went right to YouTube?
I never shopped to anybody. It was always intended to go up on YouTube. I didn't want anybody's input. I wanted the most possible people to see it. And 2.1 million in 5 days is by far the most people I can get to see it.
I inflated it by 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but inflation is bad right now. Inflation's bad right now, so it is what it is.
The money was tough to swallow, but that money comes and goes.
How much did it cost? Can you not say?
I can say if you want, but it's up to you.
You think I'm going to say no? I want to hear it.
$230,000.
Fuck!
Yeah. The song was 20. The song at the end was 20. I wasn't going to get the song.
I love that you went for it.
It was $20,000. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm already pretty broke from this.
Yeah.
And then I went to see Roger Waters on Acid. Best show I've ever seen in my life.
You told me about that, yeah.
Start to finish, great. Yeah. And then as soon as I was done, I called the producer. I was like, hey, sign the deal for the song. I want every part of this perfect.
Yeah, wow. So that had something to do with it, seeing Roger Waters on
I was
Acid?
like, oh yeah, this is a great experience. Like, yeah, make every part of it fucking as perfect as you can be.
Wow. So if you hadn't seen Roger Waters on Acid,
I might have just gotten some standard music at the end.
Wow.
That song was, to me, the perfect song to use. It was the vibe of Go Down Moses by Louis Armstrong. It was just like, oh, cool, old style, whatever. But it's a non-Jew, clearly a non-Jew, singing about a very Jewish theme, Moses and the Pharaohs.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's what this is. It's for everybody.
Right.
To go to, and the way it's like jumps off as I jump off stage, it's just let my people go, and I'm just fucking done with this.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
You even thought about the credits. I mean, you wanted to give everyone credit for the specifics.
Everybody who helped me, and
the chick who did the lights,
Lauren Halpern. She Halpern. She fucking killed it. I mean, you've never seen a special like this, a set design that is I mean, not. It's,
Dude,
so
who
it's not
lit-
me. It's her.
Who
her
lit
team,
all
her
the
team
fucking?
had to light them off because we
Yeah,
had to
fucking.
like.
That's like 1,000 candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6,000.
Yeah. Now, if
It doesn't steal focus, but it's still gorgeous.
yeah, and I feel like if Jews were really evil, this and God hated Jews, this would have been the time that he would have knocked over one of those candles and
Set the
burned
whole
that
thing
room
in
to the
place.
ground like a Quentin
Oh, yeah.
Tarantino movie.
Yeah, and
It
then
would have
Kanye
ended
would have
like
said,
that.
"See."
See, I told you.
So the money, I'm getting some of it back on donations. People like that super thanks thing right there to the right, and then also PayPal, a Venmo, a PayPal, and shit. But the thanks right on the YouTube, so people don't have to go to it. It's coming in.
Yeah, and you'll make it back. Like it'll just come back in Google AdSense, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got up to like 20% of it paid off.
Yeah.
In 5 days, whatever. The point is, I just wanted to make something nice.
Yeah. Well, it worked, dude. You put it all in, and you put everything into it, and it worked. So the timing, you can't control that. The timing was
crazy.
perfect, and we were talking in the car on the way here, and you were telling me why you thought what Kanye was saying made so much sense to you. So can you elaborate?
I honestly do. I thought about it when he goes, "We got to go DEF CON on the Jews or DEF CON," and I'm like, I asked the crowd because that's how I get my news. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, I think he meant DEF CON. I'm like, I think he meant DEF CON too, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, we don't know. I'm like, then why do you all write him off as an anti-Semite when you don't really know what it is?
Right.
That's how jokes too. Like, I don't know what that means, but I don't like it because it might mean this.
Yeah.
And you're like, you don't even.
It could have been something good that came after that.
I know what it is. He said it later because anyone will double down if they really believe it.
Right.
You ask a hardcore KKK member, it's like, so do you hate blacks? He's not gonna be like, no, I misunderstood. He'll be like, yeah. What do you mean? I hate them.
Yeah.
He goes, I meant DEF CON. My spelling's not great. I didn't mean DEF CON.
I meant deaf.
And so like, okay.
And deaf means good in hip hop culture. Yo, this shit is deaf.
Yeah. And this is what they do in news right now. Unpacking Kanye West's anti-Semitic remarks. So the anti-Semitic there is an opinion word.
Right.
It doesn't go in the title. So now you're reading it with an opinion already as fact. The unpacking is the fact. That's what you're going to do. Kanye West is the fact. That's a name. And remarks is also, or remarks. They'll do that sometimes when it's stand-up, when they're like, oh, that's not remarks. That's a lie. But anti-Semitic or racist, that's an opinion word in a title, which means you can't trust this article. So because it's taken for granted that it is, there's no possibility to go, was it or was it not even?
Right.
So I think he meant he was going to fire his fucking
Well, this is
managers.
this is the ADL website, so it is kind of on brand.
Yeah, it's
We're
on
not
brand.
looking at a New York Times article, although probably nowadays this would probably be what the headline is as well.
Yeah.
Although I would say with this specifically, I would say that anti-Semitic remarks are. You could make an argument it's not hyperbole.
You could.
You
At this
could
point,
make
I think you've doubled him down into saying it now.
Yeah, you could kind of.
At first, he was teetotaling it, and
Yeah.
now you push him so much, you turned him into a full anti-Semite.
I just don't want anyone to stop him because it's fun to watch.
It's so fun.
From a comedian's perspective, it's fun to watch a guy who is not trying to apologize.
He's not, and he doesn't. He's a billionaire already. He goes, "You lost all your money." He goes, "No, I lost
And here's
new
my,
money."
Yeah, I lost you. Here's my favorite part. Is like I started going around TikTok, and then you start to see these earnest videos of people with the green screen listening to what Kanye says or Farrakhan. And then they go, you see, it kind of makes sense. And a lot of them were black, right, agreeing with what Kanye say. And then like a day later, Kanye ruins it by going, I now understand how George Floyd's family feels because Adidas ended my contract and they put their boot on my neck. So now I have empathy for the family because my money's gone. And you're going, oh, now you're spitting in the face of black people too. Keep going.
Keep going.
Don't
dude.
stop
It's so
him.
fun. It's giving everyone something to talk about.
Yeah.
We're not at each other's throats. It's actually very nice.
Yeah.
It's unifying.
It is very unifying. Because
Did you see the clip of him like dancing around saying Jews? He was like, and this doctor who, I'm not going to say, but
know what I'm talking about.
But you all know, but I'm not going to say.
You know what they're up to.
It's a minute-long clip, and at the very end he goes, he was Jewish. Like he can't even. He fully leans it and then won't say it, but then he's like, "I'll just tell you." Like, how we know?
here's the thing
It's
is,
wild, dude. Never stop someone from being crazy. Let him keep going.
you know what the funny point is? Like George Floyd's family is suing him for defamation.
Suing who? George Floyd?
No, they're suing. No, they can't sue George Floyd.
That's so wrong.
But I bet you Kanye, that would be
They're
something.
suing Kanye for defamation.
Well, they're suing Kanye for defamation for saying that George Floyd died of fentanyl. Like they're saying slander. Yeah, they're saying he died of fentanyl and not from having.
Kanye West is saying George Floyd died of fentanyl.
Yeah.
There's video.
Yeah, no, there's video. Yeah.
Was fentanyl on the guy's knee?
Yeah, no, fentanyl. Here's the thing: fentanyl could have played a role in his distress, obviously, but that the cops weren't helping him and they continued to just knee on his neck after he's gone, I can't breathe. I mean, obviously, that was what that's what did it. So, but Kanye watched Candace Owens' documentary, and he just agreed. He goes, "Look, he died of fentanyl. He didn't. The cop was Kanye's just going. The cop was just doing his job."
Everybody who said exactly. Everybody watched the documentary. Is like, I watched this documentary, and it's like, oh, it's a one-sided argument made to seem like fact. That's every documentary.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know what happened in 9/11 now because of documentaries. I know all this stuff. He just caught one that caught the world's ire.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, don't load up one that might make you think the Holocaust wasn't real. You will think it. You'll think Bigfoot's real. No one will be mad at you. But if you think the Holocaust is Bigfoot,
and
you're
look,
in trouble.
They're all fun. It's like adults, Dungeons and Dragons. I get it. A lot of people are bored. The only fun thing they do is go to Panera Bread once a day. I too, if that was my life, I would fucking get on the net and I'd find some fucking cool shit to get into and make some new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make some friends out of this
QAnon.
shit.
It's a fun thing.
It's a fucking adults group.
Dude,
it's a meetup group.
Yeah.
Might as well get some Soul Joel tickets and go see me.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Let's do Conspiracy, the Tinfoil Hat podcast all day. He tried to give $500,000 to Kyrie Irving to the ADL and they wouldn't take it.
They wouldn't take it. They're like, we don't need your money.
Yeah.
Which increased the stereotype. They're going, look, they have all the money. They don't need more.
Oh, right.
Yeah, see, that's what backfired.
I like to say this. Kyrie Irving, I'm broke.
Yeah, pay for the Jew special.
I've literally spent half my money on this shit, and I need money desperately. The donations are coming, but not fast enough. Give me that, dude. Give me that fucking money. I will forgive you. I'll take you out to a nice Katz's dinner. Give me that money, bro. You will be forgiven.
There you have it. If you're decent at math, you just learned that Ari is worth $500,000.
That is my price.
So there you go. Ari's career is proof that the Jews do not run Hollywood. Now, the funny thing is, Kanye's going to need a lawyer in this defamation suit, and of course, he'll probably be represented by a Jew.
He'll have to be. He'll be crazy not to. He'll be crazy not to. We gonna
You got to get the best of the best.
Wife?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Get your ex-wife to do it?
That's right. She's a lawyer now. Good luck with that.
Yeah, supposedly she's a
He's
lawyer.
mad because the last time he had surgery, which when he had that jaw wired shut, he had a non-Jew do it. And that's why, who wouldn't just give him dental surgery? Who fucking wires you fucking shut? It's fucking non-Jewish shit, bro.
Yeah, look, if you're going to be anti-Semitic, don't do it when you need a doctor.
Yeah. Save it. Save it.
Save it for after whatever Jewish doctor fixes you.
Can I say this? Because I've never gotten support on this. If blacks were the original Jews, right? And they're the real Jews. And
What do you mean if?
Blacks are the original Jews. Well said. Good point. Thank you for checking me.
I'm just here to be your editor.
Yeah. And we're faking it. We're trying to steal the clout of the blacks, who are the real Israelites. Hey, real Israelites, where were you during the fucking Holocaust? You were oddly quiet while you let us take a lot of the heat on the fucking we hate the Jews shit. If you're the Jews, speak up and you say, I'm Spartacus. Now's the time. You were real fucking silent on that. Mom's your word.
And I will add an addendum to that.
Okay.
A footnote, if you will. If there's someone who is good at identifying Jews, let's just say the Nazis became experts at it.
Yeah.
They were definitely seeking it. If you were Jews, they would have found you.
Yeah.
They were definitely looking for all of them.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted all of them.
Oh, yeah. A lot easier to identify a black than a fucking just one nose.
Yeah, it's
if
easy.
we're looking at you dead on, you can't spot us.
Yeah.
Side? Oh, there we are.
Yeah. During the Holocaust, you guys took. What did you do? You took your yarmulkes off and put your baseball hats with the tag still on them on.
Dude, take that hat off. It's really bad time for us. Take the tag off. Yeah. No, I can't. It's stylish. Pull your fucking pants up. There's a Holocaust going on. Don't do this now.
That's a very good point, Ari. Where were they during then? Why weren't they preaching on the street going, read, we're the Jews?
It's all these people going like, oh, the Comedy Store should let more women in. Where were you when it was a failing club?
Right.
When there were 6 people in the audience. None of you were beating down the door.
Right.
Now that we made it successful, you're like, oh, us unfunny fucking chicks want in too. We have some funny chicks. You're not necessary.
How important do you think it is for comedians to stay humble?
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Massively, right? Yeah, they lose it when they fucking get like too into themselves.
Are you going to change after the success of Jew?
Yes. I'm going to cut out a lot of people in my life. Losers, middle acts, open micers, openers. Half the headliners out. Yeah, I'm only hobnobbing with the rich and powerful from now on. Cuba Gooding Jr., welcome home.
Yeah, he's been exiled, right?
Cuba?
Yeah, he didn't get canceled, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Why? Because of the missile crisis?
No. No, yeah, I never thought of that, actually. Yeah, his name is Cuba. Yeah, he got Me Too'd. He got Me Too'd away.
Me-too'd.
But you'll bring him back?
Yeah,
You didn't even know that.
I
I love how you're kind of outside of the. You're kind of oblivious to the
I
news. a little
don't
bit.
read the news.
Yeah.
It's been over 2 years.
And do you still have a phone? You still have a flip phone, or what? Are you back to a
I
regular?
will not. I'm back to the thing. I got to go back to a flip phone.
Yeah.
I won't. If it comes up, I like look away from it. I never turn it on. Then whatever, and I just ask. Like it's more fun conversationally. Like you tell me about it. So when we're at a bar, like, did you hear about Afghanistan? I'm like, no. What happened? Like you could break all the news to me instead of having your own opinion already formed.
Right.
More fun conversation that way. And most of them, I just get bored and as people are talking, they realize like, oh, this doesn't matter.
Right. Right.
So anyway, what did he do wrong?
Yeah,
Rape,
he pled guilty to forcibly touching women.
groping, or forcibly kissing 3 women.
He violated 3 women, and he pled guilty to it. So there was actually a court case on it, but he will serve no prison time after he took a plea in forcibly groping. Show me the money.
Yeah, but he's done acting now.
This was 2019. Well, he got Me Too'd hard. He got Me Too hard. Yeah, this was a hard one. I think it was overshadowed by COVID. I think it was overshadowed by COVID because this happened in 2019.
Late
but
2019 though.
yeah,
Wait, what's the prison? He went to court for this?
yeah.
Court.
Wait, 30 women? Prosecutors say 30 women have. Ooh, that's not good when it's 30. That's not good.
Look at that soul-sucking Jew next to him. Go
Yeah,
up.
look at that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I
I'll defend you.
Money.
I'll defend you.
That's an Italian and a Jew on either side. Look at that fucking head of hair on the Italian and the fucking vampire-like Jew. And Cuba Jude is just like saying like, yeah, this is what I associate with.
It's
now.
what it is. God damn
And
it.
that look is like, yeah.
He's got that look. I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those measly kids.
Yeah. As long as I don't have to pawn my Emmy, my Oscar.
So go check out the special.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, Jew. It's on your YouTube channel.
It's on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/Shaffir. And guys, all you got to do is just click on it right now and then get back to it later. If you click on it now, YouTube will remind you. Like,
Right.
oh, hey, you started watching this. So just go right now, just click on Irish Shaffir Jew, and especially if you're watching this on YouTube, as you should watch and subscribe to Yannis's podcast, Longdays.
There you go. That's all you got to do.
Right there, boom. Subscribe to Yannis, and then go Irish Shaffir Jew, hit play, and then go do your day.
Thank you. Do that. Yeah. All the Ari fans, please click sub.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, well, I'm pretending like I'm having you on to promote the special, but I'm really just doing this for the algorithm.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Ari's being talked about.
I was like, yeah, Ari's being talked about. Yeah, I got to get a just need a Jew on. And he's got a special name, Jew. Fucking perfect.
Dude, this is a good episode. We had some fucking
This
nice
was-
fucking moments here.
This was great. This was great. But no, in all earnestness, it is one of the best special of all time. I'm not saying that. I'm going to go all time. This was that good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm a comic, so it's hard for me to watch any comic, to watch anything. You know when comics are saying it's good, it's good. All comics are gossiping about this because it's that good. It's just, you pured it, man. Like you said, you pured it. I saw that clip when you were on Rogan talking about like how that's what, you know, you try to do is try to get the, you know, just try to serve the art form and try to fucking, what were you were fucking doing some
ayahuasca.
Yeah, you were doing
just a
some
couple
arrested
moments in your
development.
life where you can nail something perfectly, and like those are the moments that are fucking worth anything in the world.
Just trying to nail it perfectly as an artist. You know, another thing that you found out, just like putting the music in this while you were doing some non-adult, have no responsibility, arrested development shit, doing drugs behind a fucking garbage dump with Louis J. Gomez. So if you want to be a great artist, guys, fucking get your balls clipped off and go do ayahuasca in fucking Mexico and disappear to Taiwan for 16 years.
It's all so close to right.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
This is
buddy.
incredible. Thanks
Thanks,
for coming on.
Yeah, for sure.
want to give a shout out to our small business Patreon members, Wendy Ordonia. She is a very cool artist. You have to go to her website and check out her art. She's very good, and she does portraits. She can do one of you. She can do one for somebody else. It'll make a nice gift for the holidays and beyond. Go to wendyzimena.studio.com. Wendy Zimena Studio, Zimena. Wendy, Zim.
That's an X.
Go to Wendy, Ximena, wendyzimenastudio.com, and find everything out about the process that you need to know, and take a look at her work. Make this holiday season really special. This is a very cool gift. Go support her, support art, and give somebody a very cool gift. It's very cool. She's really good. Want to give a shout out finally to our longtime shout out member, BenSmithStudios.com. That's one of his pages. And what does he do? He's been a supporter forever, and I really appreciate you, Ben. You're my dog. Let's take a peek at what he does. Work. What does he do? I mean, the guy's doing good. He's got stuff cooking. He's got stuff cooking. He does all types of stuff. What is this? Collaboration with Stella McCarthy. Oh, this guy's doing good. This guy's doing good. He does like art stuff with sneakers and stuff. What is this?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. KTIH. Oh, dude, can I get a pair?
Yeah,
I mean, what's
fun.
up? Talk to me, Ben. Send me a pair of these joints. Go check out BenSmithStudios.com. I mean, he's doing real stuff. I mean, he's got. That's why he's sending the money. He don't care because he's doing good. Can you pull up his thing again? Let's find. No, pull up his message again. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love this. What does he do? He never even says it. He just designs sneakers. He does all types of collaborations, like fashion collaborations. He's an artist. He's a designer.
We should get some Longdays kicks.
Yeah, get some Longdays kicks. Ben Smith, what's up? Talk to me, dog. Go check out BenSmithStudios.com. Very cool stuff. Send some kicks to us, my friend. And we'd love to do a collabo with you. Brooklyn Cannery. Man, me and my wife had a couple of ginger beers last night. Telling you the truth, BrooklynCannery.com. Promo code Yannis Pappas for 15% off your order. The prebiotic sodas are very good. They're extremely good. Low calorie, all natural sweeteners. Good for your gut. It's a no-brainer. Don't drink regular fucking mainstream sodas. Drink these sodas instead, and you'll just be healthier. So it's just, I mean, if you don't, you're fucking stupid. That's all. Longshorecoffee.com. Amazing coffee. I love Stephen Miller. Been a fan since History Hyena days out there in Providence, Rhode Island. Shout out to you. Guys, if you listen to this podcast, just drink Longshore coffee. Don't do the Keurigs, dude. You're melting plastic and you're going to give yourself cancer. Just get yourself a drip machine like a gentleman, like I did. Longshorecoffee.com, promo code FUMES for 15% off your order for your coffee. Ships anywhere nationwide. Nate Linder. I love how he always got new copy, Nate. NateLinder.com. Whether you need brand awareness, better leads, or more online sales, Nate has your back. Follow Nate, Instagram, Nate_Linder. The guy, he's a social media managing a guru. Guy's good. It's about time you start making money online. Go get your free consult. So if you hit up NateLinder.com, he will give you a free consultation. Whatever you want to do, whatever your brand is, whatever you're trying to grow, Nate will help you. Chris Minetti. He ain't fucking going nowhere. Chris fucking Minetti. Call him up, 750. Call him up. You passed it. 750. I used to have it by heart. I think I do 3. What is it? 750-3730. That's 215-750.
Where the fuck did it go?
You scrolled past it. Right there. 215-750-3730. That's it. No website, no other way to fucking contact our buddy Chris Minetti in the South Jersey, Philly area. In fact, it's worth the drive if you have a questionable check to cash. Just do the money. How much gas it's going to take you? Here, go with a fake check and try it. Chris Minetti will cash your goddamn check at Minetti Financial Services. Chris Minetti, 215-750-3730. For the free.art. You know the deal. Music in Hawaii, my friends. Check out their website, and you'll find all these cool local bands, shows, and everything about music in Hawaii. And then, of course, exclusiveautoshipping.com. Our boy Jared, if you're moving your car anywhere in the United States, they will move it. They got military and student discounts, and that's the dollars.
It's been a